Well, here's my pile of dragster stuff right here. So it's starting to become something here. This is becoming an operation. But luckily, I'm able to carry it pretty easily. I got this cool Racer's Edge bag that I've had for many years. It fits everything. I'm really loving it. The dragster fits perfect. It's exactly the length that it needs to be. I think they planned it that way somehow. But anyway, we got the DTS1 system there loaded up. Dragster's loaded up, and I got something good. Check this out. This is the GNSS Performance Analyzer from SkyRC. This is a really nice little data machine. So it's a little box. We'll take it out of the package. I'll show it to you. It mounts onto whatever RC vehicle or whatever. It doesn't even have to be an RC vehicle. It can be anything. You can put it anywhere you want. And it gives back real-time data via the app, so we can check the acceleration. It's got accelerometers in it, so we can see what the G-forces were. We can check our 132-foot times, which is basically a scale quarter mile. And it's going to allow us to really dial in the setup. So I'm really excited to use it. I've seen it a million times on YouTube of other people using it, and I said to myself, what is that? Come to find out, that's what it is. And it's really an intuitive little tool for acceleration. So let's go ahead and get it out. We'll put it on the truck, on the drag slash. And I think the next step is to take this puppy back out so we can see what we're running, see if we're in the twos or not. So we got a couple more things that came in today for the drag slash. I wanted to show you guys. We're going to be preparing for some big wheel speed. That's going to be our thing. Not yet, obviously, because we're still on a stock ESC and motor, and it's not going to be turning that much RPM. So I'm not too worried about the non-drag specific tires that I'm running on it, ballooning or anything like that. But I will be worried about that with the new setup that we're going to be running. And I went ahead and I ordered these bad boys. So we've got a set of reaction tires from Proline. These are belted. As you can see, they're belted. So these are belted tires that are going to be able to withstand the RPM that we throw at it, and they're not going to balloon. We got a set of wheels to go with it, Proline as well, so it better fit good. And we'll see how this setup does on the new power system that I have coming. I went ahead and ordered a McLaren ESC, electronic speed controller, and we're going to be picking a motor. I'm not too sure which motor yet, so we'll see. We can do a 4.5 turn, we can do a 3.5 turn. I hear the 4.5 is pretty good for getting down into the low twos, and a 3.5 can get you that little extra. But we got to make this chassis launch perfectly straight and not have any issues before we do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this thing out in stock form. We've got the GPS mounted up. We're going to go see what she can do, and hoping to get under twos, or under threes. We're hoping to get into the twos on a completely factory setup. So let's go see what we can do with that. Okay, so we've got our GPS hooked up. We're going to go ahead and make a test hit here. Got the car loaded up, ready to go. Picking up satellites now. The more satellites, the more accurate this is. So we want to let that really find its way. There we go, 11 satellites. That should be good. So let's go ahead and we'll set this up and we'll make a test hit. This is the first test hit with this truck. I've still got the short course tires on it, but it should be fine. Let's see what happens. All right, we'll get this ready. We hit drag, 132 feet, ready to go. That's it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Straight as an arrow, sort of. Not too bad. A little tiny creep to the left, but I wasn't steering at all. We got traffic coming, so let me get out of the way. Okay, there we go. And we'll read that. 3.0 at 43 miles an hour. So there's our very, very first hit. We'll see. I think, judging by that, we should be able to crack into the 2s. So we'll go the other way just for safe measure. See what she does. I don't think there's any slope here at all, but you never know. I'm not doing any burnouts or nothing. I'm just letting her rip. And it went a little bit to the left, so I'm going to just touch this to the right just a tiny bit. Not too much. Okay. Let's try it again. Go back. This thing's really cool. Drag. Ready. Put her down there. And let's see what she does. Whoa! Hooked a little bit to the left there. We'll abort that run. Realistically, we should let it rest between those runs. But for the sake of just testing, we're going to test it out. So that was no good. And yeah, obviously we just coasted through. We'll try one more and see what she does. Drag. Bring it out here a little bit. Ready? Okay. No traffic. Here we go. Oh yeah, she hooked off a little bit to the left there. I think that's the tires growing a little. So, very interesting to see. It's pretty straight otherwise though. 3.2. Yeah, I let off. You can see I let off halfway through the run. That would have been a pretty good one. Anyway, I'll keep playing with this. Let's do one more for shits and giggles, and then I'll keep playing with it. I think it's got a little more in it though. I'm pretty sure we'll get into the 2s. This road's just not the greatest. I can tell. It's pretty shelly. Okay, so let's try again. Drag. Ready? And here we go. So it's just going a little to the left on this road. That could be to the natural crown of the road. This road is not perfectly straight. And you can see it is actually going a little to the left there. So I'm gonna get a little bit to the right in the trim. And 3.0 again. So it's right there. If it would have went straight, I bet it would have been a 2.9. And again, I shouldn't be hot lapping it like this, but you know what? Let's go to this lane. Maybe the crown will take me the other way this time. Let's see. Only one way to find out, right? This is test and tune, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah. You can see the back end growing a little bit there. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but you can really see that back end kind of hovering around. And again, these are just regular short course tires, so I'm probably not doing it much justice. 3.1. Clean pass though. Ugh, maybe I'll try the other set of tires here while I'm at it, just for shits and giggles. Lots of shits and giggles out here. Alright, so I mounted up the factory tires now. Took off the short course tires. These are the tires we had on there. These barcodes. They're really soft. These are actually pretty soft too, but they got a little more meat to them. So let's see how that does. It's probably going to flip over now, knowing my luck. But only one way to find out. Let's see what they do. I'm curious. And traffic's not going to play nice right now. I see some more cars coming. But we'll try this lane again after this Jeep goes by. Spun like crazy. Expected though. New tires for sure. Let's scuff them up a little bit, I guess. Okay. Just a little bit of heat. See what they do. Here we go. still spun. These tires spin quite a bit, but let's see if it was worth anything in the gearing. Usually a little taller tire will get you a little more mile an hour. We got traffic coming. Okay. Let's see what we got. Man, there's a lot of traffic right now. 3.0, 46, definitely a lot more mile an hour. Oh yeah, we're gonna go into twos right here, buddy. I promise you that. That was about 3 mile an hour more than these barcodes, which was kind of expected, but it's kind of a pleasant surprise as well, because that mile an hour is definitely going to get us into twos. So let's do another little scuffer on the tires and see what she does. Definitely once the hook went in the grass. We're going for a walk. All right, we made it to the truck, and there it is, 2.94, 45 miles an hour. So it's in the twos now. That's pretty cool. And I think we're gonna hang it up for the evening. That was my goal. I just wanted to see a 2-second. It'll definitely go faster. Obviously, this road is not prepped, and I didn't do much. Just a little heat on the tires, nothing big. We're probably going to get another 1/10 or so out of this for sure. 2.8, 2.7. Ultimately, I think the mile an hour is enough for a 2.5, but it's going to take a lot more prep to get it there. But I'm really excited about this. It's a good setup. I mean, you can't really argue with it. It's box stock, and it's in the twos, obviously. So I'll take that. And we got another body coming forward also. We're going to test that out. A little more aero maybe. And I got to figure out how to make this thing stay straight. It definitely fights for traction. I'll do a couple more runs, but that's the gist of it. In the twos. Not too shabby.